Sorry guys, we're getting started in just a second. Okay, hello everyone. How's it going? So I'm a tad bit late. Jane and I were talking. She was in a thing that we were talking about afterwards, but we're here now. We're on our way. She's looking for a pen. She has some notes to write down about stuff she's got to do.
You talking about me?
I am talking about you.
What'd you say?
I said that you're currently looking for a pen. You have to write down some notes about stuff you got to do. So, I mean, quite literally exactly what you're doing.
Okay.
Hope that doesn't cause offense, madam.
Sorry, when I was looking for a pen, I bent my nail backwards.
Oh my god.
Trigger warning, sorry.
Alright. We're going to click this. And we're going to get going here with some good old story stuff. Thanks for coming by, guys. Thank you for being patient while we were getting all set up here. And good to go. Hello, Tomster Chief. It's funny that you say that, Ben, because I was just watching a bunch of Halo cutscenes this morning to start my day off with a bang. So, Caffeine, I saw you talking about how you finally caved and downloaded Genshin Impact, and then pulled an all-nighter playing Genshin Impact. So welcome to the club. We're glad to have you. We're okay. We're okay, Caffeine. Just, you know, you get talking and time goes. Star says, hey Tom, hey Jane, hello Star.
Hello.
Jane will actually be more present with us this time around. She won't be nearly as busy as she was yesterday.
Yes.
So that's good. Oh, and hey, we're where I got struck by lightning before. Which, that clip was absolutely phenomenal. Oh wow, all these minerals came back already? I thought it took them days to respawn. I will get that mineral. I crave that mineral. But yeah, Caffeine, that clip was amazing. So good. Alright, so we have story stuff that we have to do. So, we have to talk to Master Zhang about Wonder Cores, apparently. So we're going to pop on over here, and we're going to get that process a-rolling.
Apparently the pen doesn't work.
Send me out with a bang. Yep. That was one of the ones I watched, Ben. Caffeine still has time to beat me to reading the manga. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Like, I don't know exactly how long the manga is, but if Caffeine straight up pulled an all-nighter last night playing Genshin Impact, she could probably pull an all-nighter and read the manga before I read any more of it. So, I'm not even going to try to say that that's an incorrect statement. We all know that that's pretty true.
Caffeine pulled the all-nighter?
Yeah, Caffeine pulled the all-nighter playing Genshin Impact last night because she downloaded it and was having a grand old time.
Hope you didn't have to work today.
Yeah, right. I'm assuming not.
Or,
All right.
Or she did.
Now that we're actually back, we can drop that. All right.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
I know I had to get you guys visuals. I'm well aware. I appreciate the reminder, but I was quite cognizant. However, I didn't remember to switch over to live chat this time around. I can remember exactly one thing. It's either to turn off the starting soon or to turn on live chat. It's never both. Okay. Let's see here.
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Oh God, no. Okay, yeah, you're out until tomorrow evening. That's right. Caffeine's you weren't here for this. Caffeine's roommate tested positive for COVID, so she's out getting testing done and stuff. She's not at work. I forgot about that.
Oh no.
So, I'm assuming your first test came back negative though. And you can read the manga in like just over an hour or two, maybe depends on how fast you read. Fair enough. Fair enough. I would probably take it slow because I like to be able to really appreciate all the art. So, more knock against me finishing it before caffeine.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past for stage use.
You were gonna say, June?
I was just thinking about how I forgot to do my second test at work. So, if I looked like I had something to say, that was it.
Okay.
'Cause I just remembered that.
Well, because you like inhaled sharply,
Yeah.
so it sounded like you were prepping to say something, but then Yunjin started speaking. So,
I was
okay,
just like, oh, Jesus.
gotcha. All is well. All is well. You're a pretty fast reader. I mean, so am I, Caffeine. Jane can attest to how quickly I read.
Oh, yes.
I'll be clicking through dialogue, and she'll be like, I couldn't even see the words, and you processed all that? I was like, yeah. I just take it nice and easy for streams, because either A, spoken dialogue that is voice acted, or spoken dialogue that I'm reading, one or the other. First was negative and still no real symptoms. Hell yeah.
Good.
That's what we like to hear.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry. My brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself.
I like Master Zhang's voice. He definitely has that blacksmith, like, without being like a stereotypical, like, dwarven blacksmith, but he's got the right kind of country timbre to it. Just like a little bit self-deprecating, a little bit of a twang in his voice. I like it. A little nasally.
So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber.
Yeah, this is a throwback for all of you guys who joined in the Hollow Knight era. But back when I first started doing Let's Plays and I was doing Chrono Trigger, I actually had to like re-record a chunk, if not all of the first video. I don't quite remember. Because A, my audio was a bit too low compared to the game audio, and B, I was reading way too fast without realizing it. So I had to like take it down and re-upload it or something. I don't even remember exactly what happened, but yeah, I've since learned to slow things down a bit. I still catch myself speeding up too much sometimes, but...
The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
It fits him, it does, yeah.
We were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
I'll be seeing you then, don't you dare go hollow.
Well,
Andre.
two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium.
Subrosium, huh?
Correctly,
Subrosium.
sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions.
Uh-huh. Fancy. Useless to most people.
It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market.
I like that we just have our hand out, like, we're waiting for him to just hand it over, as if he even has it. Then, where do we start?
I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of this stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Is this familiar to you?
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation also takes place on that mountain. I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact.
I'm assuming, now that I'm thinking about it more, the Divine Damsel of Devastation from Yunjin's play is supposed to be Shenhe, or representative of Shenhe, or something like that?
Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
Ben, you can't even say that. You've already made that joke once before. You can't make the same joke twice, my guy. He said he just noticed that Shenhe has a whale tail. I mean her dress flowing from the back, not the other whale tail. Are you unfamiliar with this terminology?
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, it's like something to...
Should I Google it?
I think it's like when like a girl is wearing a thong or something, like the shape of the thong looks like a whale's tail, I think,
Oh,
if I'm remembering correctly. It's not something that I've heard used
Got
very
it.
often anymore.
that's what it is.
You did, Ben. You did when we were doing Shenhu's trial back a while ago. When it was available? Still available? It's still available, I think. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, back during her her banner when it was available. Oh, God, I don't even remember. Yup.
Oh, no.
Oh, Cake doesn't get the joke. Yeah, again, whale tail is a bit of older internet terminology at this point. So, you know, to the point that Jane wasn't even familiar with it. And, I mean, hell, I was even unsure. I thought I knew what was going on, but you need to be walking. Why would I walk? I've got the power of fast travel. See, caffeine confirms. Yunjin is so cute in her hangout. It was sort of heartbreaking to get her bad ending in that. Oh boy, I need to do more of the hangouts. I really enjoyed the like one route of Noelle's that I did. It's just, who has the time, man?
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top.
See, sorry, I would have to take your word for it. I know next to nothing about VTubers. Like, the only ones I really know anything about are some of the,
Who's the dog girl?
Huh?
Who's the dog girl?
Oh, Corne?
Yeah.
I think?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember last time we talked about VTubers, the dog girl came up, and I couldn't remember her name. But yeah, I think it's Corne. But yes, the only VTubers that I really know anything about is some of the VShojo girls, because Jane and I like fruit. BS Apricot. And then,
Yes.
like, through her, like, Project Melody and Zentria's the dragon girl?
I think she's the dragon girl.
And then there's, oh god, what are the others? Iron Mouse, I think, is one of them. Ooh, and that's about as far as my knowledge goes. And then Corone. Corone, Jane and I know, because we watched a couple of the animations from her stuff,
great.
and it's really funny. The Banjo-Kazooie one's excellent. Very good. But yeah, way out of the loop on VTubers for the most part. Insert information, get response, beep boop. Fair enough. Although, would you be more of a comedy robot then? Because you provided the output, and then we provided responses as a result. Hangout events are so nice and cute until you get the bad ending and depression with it. I mean, that's any good visual novel-esque thing is going to have a tragic bad end. Zhongli and Venti's visions don't resonate with the ore because of them being fake. Ah, that makes sense. Right.
This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic, towering peaks, and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Ben knows exactly what
Knows
we're talking about.
Exactly what we're talking about.
Eekum bokum. God, I could not remember anything about it. I just knew it had to do with Banjo-Kazooie. But that immediately brings it back.
Eekum bokum.
Oh, God damn it. And there was like, she was like eating something as like a crocodile thing in one of them. Or no, she got attacked by a crocodile thing. I don't remember.
I think it was attacked by a crocodile thing.
Yeah, I just remember the
Yeah,
and then she screams because
Yeah.
she gets attacked or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, it's been a while since we watched those.
It has.
That's funny shit. It's like the meteors from the Mona/Fischl event that I missed. Oh, okay, cool.
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Cool. A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite.
I mean, good thing,
Legend
Paimon, you're in
first
one.
arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared.
Oh, she was a crocodile. Okay, that's what it was. Come on,
The
Yunjin.
wife
There you go.
was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness.
If you
Vile
hear
and vicious
clinking in the
monster
background,
told
Jane's
the
getting
villagers,
water, I think.
If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me.
What a nasty piece of work. Ugh.
Oh,
Its place.
I see where this is going. And then the child that was to be sacrificed to the monster was Shenhe, and she fought it off or something like that. Because of that, like, she's considered cursed or whatever now. Is that what it is? Thank you, love. Much appreciated. I know it's early chat, but I didn't say it yesterday either. So, hydration check your posture, have some water, make sure that you've eaten something if you haven't, or stop eating if you've been eating too much, one or the other.
Get them shoulders back.
Yep.
Pop that chest.
You best start believing in hero stories, Paimon. You're in one. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Hello, Fine. How goes it, my friend? Thank you for joining us. I think my viewer count is broken in OBS because it's just been saying 2 people this whole time, and I know for a fact that's inaccurate. Let's see if it's more accurate on the actual stream page, just out of curiosity. That says 3 there. Okay. Weird. OBS has been very strange recently. Never stop eating. Listen, as much as that's a message that I personally can resonate with, Cake, I need to stop eating, and so do you. If you've been eating too much. If you haven't been eating enough, then you need to eat more, as previously stated.
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand.
Where is she?
In the box.
Oh, okay. I heard her leap somewhere.
What are you doing?
Just finished dinner, Chipotle burger, yummy. Nice. Nice.
What are you doing in there? What are you doing in there?
Got to put on some weight to wait out the winter storm in your area tomorrow. Oh, fair enough. If you're going into hibernation, that's a very different story.
Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward.
Okay, yeah, this is Shenhe. Yep, absolutely.
Don't do it, little girl.
Oh, we're just looking at
Unbeknownst
Paimon
to
like,
anyone
seriously.
else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor.
Yep, that's Shenhe. You needed the hydration check, see? We got you.
Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world.
I don't know if you heard Cake, but Jane said same, so you guys are in the same boat on that one.
And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air. That's how the opera ends.
Rice with dried over... nice... Wow, I'm apparently really tired. Rice that dried overnight with some kielbasi. Nice. Nice. How is/was/will be your dinner, Tom and Jane? It was quite good. I know I said last night that we were going to make your salmon recipe, but I didn't have the stuff on hand to make it properly, so we just made our normal teriyaki salmon with good sushi rice and broccoli. But it was quite good. Jane made the salmon because it's more her recipe than mine, and it was delicious. So I'm going to be ordering groceries tonight, though, so I'll be getting more salmon and the supplies to try your recipe. Fine. So we will try it, and I will let you know how it goes. Well, I guess we're going to look at Shenhe because this is obviously her.
I really like this story.
Of course you do.
But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
Genshin, once again, proving that it sets up characters to be one-note anime characters and then allows them to be much deeper and more developed than you would have expected based on that. Like, Shenhe has way more, despite having her emotions suppressed, depth to her character than I would have expected right off the bat. So, also, since you're with us now, Jane, Shenhe's hair, is it white or extremely light blue?
I think it starts white and becomes blue gradually.
Okay. The classic Genshin, like, fade into color type deal?
Yeah.
Or fade into a different color type deal?
If you compare the white in her hair to the white in her outfit, I'd say her hair is definitely light blue.
Okay. I've always seen it as blue, but because, like, if you look at the horn piece on her head, that's white.
Yeah.
And then her hair is light blue.
Right.
Comparatively. But then a character was talking about, like, the girl with, or the lady or whatever with white hair. So I was like, is it really white, though? I don't know.
Light
Light Your roommate's mom sent you all Girl Scout cookies? Nice. You know, that's a pretty good consolation prize for having to potentially worry about having COVID for a couple of days. Teriyaki salmon is good, yes. Genshin's good at that kind of writing. It is. It's part of the reason I've, like, really enjoyed my time with it.
Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable.
Cake says, white or I'm colorblind. I don't know. Ben is saying compared to the white on Yun's ear, it's blue. That might be 3 votes for blue against you, Cake. Oh, Epic as well. Definitely incredibly light blue. Also, hello, I just arrived. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
When my father wrote the script for this
Icy
play,
blue? Yeah.
I suppose
I mean,
his intention was to inspire
she is another cryo
his
waifu, so.
audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Okay, let's not get too ahead of ourselves here, Shen. Propped yourself up a little bit too much there, girl.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon. Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter iron. Yeah!
Iron away. Also, I was told we needed to move at a fairly decent clip if we planned to finish the rest of this quest in one go tonight. So we're going to have to try and, if we're talking, also be doing things in-game rather than pausing as we were wont to do. Use visions to find the Star Splinter iron? Like, activate our abilities or just use elemental sight? Because that would be 2 different things. Come on. Grab the Rakutao, come on. Compare it with Lumine's dress, which is pretty much white. Yeah, no, I agree. See, the non-broke ones of us have acquired the beans. Yes. The beans are a member perk. Because, I mean, at this point, as I've said before, you embrace the meme or get consumed by it.
Who's that?
That, if it lets us get it. Ah! is a couple of geosigils, which we can turn in at the shop for money.
I thought it was a hole shaped for me.
Was it the Oh, there it is. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, check out the Enigma of Amigara Fault by Junji Ito. Very good. Very well memed at this point, so I'd be surprised if you don't know it, but it's a classic, so.
I guess that was more of an Uzumaki
Now we just need to
instance.
find that Subrosium.
The spiral.
I think I saw.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Master John
yeah.
said we should ask
Yeah.
the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
No, not Amigara Fault. Yep. Yeah, because you combined the spiral of Uzumaki with the this
Yeah.
hole is made for me of Amigara Fault.
Because to me, at first, it looked like, oh, just a hole.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's like a fossil,
Yeah.
it was a
Hey, it really is so weird.
Oh man, this is another throwback. I can't. Is it Order? Was Almanite Order or was Almanite Chaos? Those of you who know. I know Ben knows what I'm talking about. Do you remember what I'm talking about
No.
with Almanite and Kabuto? Order,
I mean,
Order and Chaos. This was like back when I was still living in Wayne in college, so this is a throwback now. Someone in chat will come up with it.
Don't know that I know that one.
This is my hole. It was made for me. That's actually my first ever Junji Ito manga that I read, and then I immediately read Gyo afterward. And man, Amigara Fault looks normal compared to Gyo.
Yunjin, looks like you were right.
I've got
Excuse
Tomi
us,
over
sir.
there.
Can we ask you something?
I have to read that. Oh!
You didn't seem to catch that.
Consult the Helix fossil. Yes, Lord Helix. Now we're getting somewhere.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
I don't know if this guy's able to speak. Yeah, he's just.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here.
Had to restrain yourself from making a joke just now? Interesting. I'm absolutely unsure of what that joke even would have been. Trixie, I swear to God, if you tried to drink that water, you already literally were trying to steal your mother's salmon from off of her plate earlier. Don't dig yourself an even deeper ditch here. Just don't watch that really bad Junji Ito collection anime. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, it's like a...
Shenhua,
You
Yunjin,
know about it.
let's have
Do
a
I?
look around.
Yeah. We...
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman.
What are you thinking?
Yes. This is the anime... Yeah, it's a collection. You know about it. It's like the really bad one. I'm just repeating what they said.
I have no idea what you're talking
You know,
about.
the bad one.
If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
Uh-huh.
It's
Shenhe.
Shinho. You're alive. The rumors were true. So, all these years?
I mean, is the joke just a generic "this hole was made for me" joke with all sorts of lewd implications? Because that's the only thing I can think of. My kingdom for a bat, says Caffeine. It's a bunch of his manga chapters animated in low quality. I legitimately have no idea.
It's not very new. It came out a while ago, if I'm remembering correctly.
I mean, you know me, I'm weirdly in tune with and also out of tune with the anime scene at the same time, so
I know.
I'm on like varying wavelengths.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. But I think you can find some information in the village.
Came out in like 2018, okay.
This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Huh? You know this guy, Shenhua?
Please explain
Thank you,
yourself.
kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
I don't think this guy could do anything to hurt Shenhe. She's literally, just the day before, known for lifting a multi-ton giant piece of rock and just carrying it around, so...
Okay, then let's see what we can find in this village.
Alright, let's see what we can find in this village. We can do that. That or Sunday. Because...
Probably Sunday, right?
Yeah, because Saturday we're probably going to be, well, potentially doing D&D. So. Sorry, Jane was just asking me. We have a thing that we're going to do that I'm going to leave as a surprise until a little bit closer to it. And she was just asking me what date would be the appropriate time to do it.
The remains of a god. An abandoned village. Mount Tianheng.
Records of a changing village. A branch family of exorcists used to live in the east of the village, but in around 2 weeks, the mother died of disease, the young daughter went missing, and shortly after, the father hung himself on a tree in the yard of his own house.
I believe that said hanged himself. I think that said hanged.
It did, but that's grammatically incorrect. It has been confirmed that traces of an evil god's remains were found in the village. The villagers are panicking, as no one is certain whether the evil god's remains are gone for good. Do be careful when you are in this area. I think Shenhe used her clones to help carry the rock. Maybe?
This is creepy.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because remember what I told you about Shenhe's backstory, too. Mm-hmm. So, like, the young girl is definitely her. That's why she was all about that story. No, she just activated the floating rock power. I mean, that's honestly what my thought was. That would make the most sense to me, and then just deactivated it, because it seems like she knew how to do it, so...
Does this mean that the true story of the divine damsel of devastation happened right here, in this village? The time frame certainly matches, so it seems we're in the right area. Let's keep looking around.
Okie dokie, artichoke. What else do we have? Let's see. More clues. Aha! What is this?
Huh. What's this?
Oh my god, Trixie. She was just batting a bottle cap around. Ragged notebook. The doctor said you were gravely ill. Don't worry. I will give everything I have to save you. My heart bleeds whenever I see you getting wearier, your illness beyond treatment. How I wish I could suffer the pain for you. Trixie, go get it.
She actually went for it, dude.
She doesn't know where it went, but... You said you had no regrets in this life, and that you only wish for me to take good care of Shenhe. But you regret nothing. Why the tears? I don't know what I've been doing lately. Though I still breathe, I feel like an empty shell. I have read all the ancient texts I could get my hands on, looking for ways to save you. But it is utterly futile. I finally found it. It was Ming Jun. He had kept the book that could save you hidden. I took it and followed its instructions to summon a god and offer a sacrifice. The god appeared. I told him that I was willing to exchange my life for yours. He kept silent and only pointed at our daughter, Shenhe. The god said her fate was to bear the curse of calamity, and that she was prone to bring harm to those close to her. The god also said that she might even have been the cause of your death. In that case, I thought I should... I left her in the cave that the god mentioned. 3 days have passed and still no news. I grow restless from waiting, seized by an ominous feeling. I am sorry, my love. Forgive me. You too, Shenhe. Please, forgive me. How stupid I was. How blind. Let me apologize to both of you. In person. I see. I see. As a method of execution, the past tense of hang is hanged. Fair, but it wasn't execution. He killed himself. Thus hung. He hung himself.
Yes, what?
No, I'm just looking at you.
Oh, okay. Thought I missed something.
No. They said it couldn't be deactivated and thus needed to be carried to the site so it could be worked on without floating away. Right. Fair. The Divine Damsel of Devastation presented by Doug Dimmadome. God damn it. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. There we go.
So, Shenhe is the divine damsel?
And your PC just crashed? No!
She does behave rather like an Adeptus, and she is about the right age. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed it earlier.
So the uncle or whatever was hiding the book. Was the god actually a demon and just wanted to dupe Shenhe's father into leaving her there so it could kill her? Or was it actually trying to remove her?
According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple.
You got me to stutter, mission accomplished. Listen, don't pat yourself on the back too much. I'm very tired tonight. But no, you did. Good job.
Her own father. The truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. She was forced into it. It looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
Does he, or does he just tell the better story?
Still no mention of Subrosium.
Subrosium. That is the tiniest little go here marker I've ever seen in Genshin Impact before. I'm trying to reveal it more on the minimap just so we can see it, but it's hard to get it out from behind my player character arrow. Look at how small that is, if you guys can see it. It's so tiny. Also, I'm going to take this core lapis. Thank you very much. Like, geez, at that point, may as well just have a go here arrow.
This is it.
Oh, there's more core lapis behind us. Mountainous Miscellany. Magic engraved on Subrosium does not wear off easily. Some believe the stone to be a bridge between the living and the dead. However, finding Subrosium is no easy matter. You need to be at the right place at the right time. Legend has it that you may find Subrosium if you stand in the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk and look in the direction of the setting sun. Interesting. Very specific.
So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some Subrosium. Let's go back and tell Shenhe the news.
Alrighty. Let's grab that core lapis before I forget. Real MVP to that camera angle for allowing me to see this, because good lord, I need so much of it. I have so many characters that use it, and it's so hard to find. Oh my god, people posting awful English.
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired Adeptus from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate. Well, we all know how that story ended. I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way.
It still doesn't explain why Shenhe is so godly, though. Right? Like, that is definitely still a question to ask.
There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti. So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhe, we're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end.
And Chunhe got
Shenhe,
not
look.
quite closure, but
This
information.
tells us how to find Subrosium. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake.
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the Divine Damsel of Devastation are not true to the facts. So I'd like to change them.
I like that this is the first thing that Yunjin comes to as well. Not like, oh, I'm so sorry that all those things happened to you. I didn't realize that it was actually about you all this time, yada, yada, yada. Also, I'm sorry that we read your father's diary, anything like that. It's just, the facts are incorrect, and I would like to change that. Oh my god. Amazing. I mean, I guess it makes sense based on her character, but like, geez. How you doing, love?
Fine.
Good.
Why?
Why? See, I'm with Shenhe on this. If it makes a better story, just leave it as it is.
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay. I like your version.
But,
My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society.
Oh, you lost a bunch of work? Fine, I'm sorry to hear that. Boot in recovery mode. Not necessarily the end of the world, but definitely keep an eye on it, for sure. Make sure you're not, like, maxing out your CPU or your memory or something.
So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
don't worry. I believe you will. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet.
Shenhe, Yunjin, cut the chit-chat. Let's go.
My god.
Someone else beat us to it.
Okay, fair enough. Paimon is actually keeping her mind on the prize for once, as opposed to everyone else, which is a little bit of a departure from character for her, but it's about money, so I guess it actually is in character for her. Look at all of you. I will say, though, fine. Not to keep debating with you while you're worrying about your computer, but I'm going to get one final word in. While you are technically correct, I am also correct, because referring to hanged when an execution is performed is the correct term universally accepted. However, it is still disputed if hanged or hung is the proper term to use when discussing someone's suicide. So, technically speaking, we're both right. And as such, that's why I was like, I'm pretty sure it's hung, because that's what I've always heard and what's always been used in and around things that I'm involved in or have read or listened to or whatever. But hanged is definitely the proper term in terms of executions. $17.30, huh? Trixie, you're still being obnoxious. Sulking that we're not cuddling with you in the way that you want. Pam wants to keep you on schedule. Absolutely. The fuck is this grammar debate, says Cake. Listen, I'm an English major and Star is an English major, and Fine obviously knows what he's talking about as well, so.
Where do you want to...
You've gotten 3 different blue screens thus far? Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, that might be a problem. I'm wondering if it's an overheating issue. Because Ben was having similar issues when he was trying to stream Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance a while back. Might need to let it just sit for a minute. Because, like, it didn't... Obviously, it wasn't hot to the touch, really. But he had components that were overheating pretty severely.
That's everything we need. Let's head back and report in.
Alrighty, let's go. We've got the Subrosium.
If Beto's made any progress.
Let's get in there. Let's give her. English major? Is that like a British music thing? Listen to you. When your last laptop's hard drive died, you lost a bunch of work you did. Oh, God. Yeah, honestly, I've never had any major crashes like in college or anything when I would have been working on anything like that. And I thankfully haven't had many issues in a long time, ever since I upgraded my PC to a different rig, in terms of recordings and stuff, so that's good. Wait. I just ignored Zhao? Wait, what? Where was Zhao? Wait, where was... What? Where was Zhao? Was he at the lake? Hold up. There's someone there? What? Since when? I completely missed him. Oh, also there's a treasure chest over there that I never opened. We have to get that. We'll detour to that. And then we'll look out for the edgy boy because I did not see him. Old shitty laptop, so it's not the end of the world. So if it dies, it's not the end of the world. But it would mean I'm out of PC for the foreseeable future. Yeah, and that's no good. You don't want that. Oh, we get to beat up some Fatui. Let's go. Zhao's right past the ore. Okay, I will absolutely go find him. Whoops. Hu Tao just goes.
Oh, yeah.
Keep him staggered so he can't put the shield up. Let's go. And become petrified. Oh, wait, did I knock him off the edge?
He gone.
He'll be back. Wait for it. There he is. They don't just let them die. No. You have to kill them manually.
As a good night shield. I must leave
Don't mind me if I just shatter that shield of yours really quick, sir. Don't teleport away from me, you scumbag. Nice.
We'll need more where that came from.
Alright, so down here, just past the ore, huh? Yeah, that stream was rough, Ben. Right in the center of the little cutscene there. Wow, I was just listening and reading chat, so yeah, there he is. I just completely whiffed on him. Oh, and some core lapis as well. Nice. Think it's dead, gonna let it sit overnight in hopes it'll fix itself, so we'll have to wait and see for sure. Well, good luck, my friend. I hope it works out for you. I hope it comes back on for you at the very least. And if not, then time to pluck the hard drive and see if you can pull your information off of it.
What brings you here? Have they found a solution to the danger in the sea?
This again, huh?
No. Ever present.
And also, why have we not been informed about the danger in the sea, but apparently everyone else and their mother has? What danger in the sea?
It's crabs.
Ningguang didn't tell you.
Just endless crabs.
Something has happened in Guyan Stone Forest. According to the contract, as an Adeptus, I should not get involved for now.
Uh-huh. But
these things can be unpredictable. I have a contingency plan of my own.
Zhao, what do you...
Only a single mountain lies between here and Liyue Harbor.
Uh-huh.
If things get out of control, I will defend this place myself.
I mean, that's great. What about Liyue Harbor, though? Okay. Bye, Zhao. I'm glad that this is all just fine and we're not getting involved for some reason. Well, let's go turn in our stuff and get our reward and not worry about the danger in the sea. It'll be fine. I'm sure. Mm-hmm. It's a leeway problem. Don't worry about it.
So, are they...
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these.
Note that wasn't me skipping those initial pieces of dialogue. That was just the game accelerating instead of decelerating like it usually does. Hans says, also just caught up with the Near Replicant playthrough. Been binging it for 2 days. Nice! I hope you've been enjoying. I love that playthrough. Replicant and Automata were amazing, amazing, amazing games. I'm so glad that there was a remake for Replicant. Was just playing Replicant with your girlfriend. Nice! Very nice. Excellent game. Very, very good. Jane had talked about playing it at some point. That never happened.
Well, you know what, Tom?
Yeah, what?
As soon as I get the time to play all these games.
Now you're talking about how
so many
you.
games.
Now you're talking about how you want to play Legends Arceus or Arceus. I'm still not sure which it's supposed to be, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yet, when does it happen, Jane? You just play more games at TFT, Jane.
Maybe if you'd stop streaming Genshin all the time, I'd have time to play a video game.
Fair enough. I never said you had to stream Genshin with me, though.
Oh my god.
You just like to.
Okay. So, I like to stream and I like to play video games, so I just gotta pick one or the other. I pick stream.
Should play or do Zhao's story quest? I know.
Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing?
Oh, pretty good. Glad you were recognized
I ran
as such,
into a
Beidou.
bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business. Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils next, but where should we find items relating to the Adepti?
I'll sort that out.
I mean, hey, I'm happy to just have NPCs do the work for us.
You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils.
Lunar New Year gave you a lot of time to watch stuff. So, fair enough. I know, I'm probably going to have a lot of grinding to do. You've heard of Near Replicant, now get ready for Far Replicant.
Oh my god.
That was fine, not me.
Oh my god.
When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest.
But...
In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti
Oh.
sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some Adepti sigils to her.
And you've just been sitting on
Master
this
also
information.
said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long. There's so much basic knowledge that I lack. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all. But either way, I'm very glad to have met you. And I'll take care of those Adepti sigils.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not.
Caffeine says, we do love having you here, Jane.
Well. It's my feet on the chair.
I was like, what the hell was that abominable noise? I'm like, looking around, trying to figure out what's going on.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
I'm happy that you guys like me being here.
I like having you here too. Like I said last night, it makes it easier for me to stream because I got someone to bounce stuff off of other than just chat.
Yeah.
You know, which I love you guys in chat, but it's a little bit easier to banter with someone who's physically present in real time than with a delay over text chat.
But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink waiting for you.
Oh, Fine makes a good point. It's not Far Replicant. It's Far Replican.
Oh.
Thank
God.
Excellent. Well done.
So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
Oh, God, so tired tonight. Jeez. Glad we get to just enjoy some story while I'm a wee bit out of it.
Whew.
Weeb out of it.
The
Wee
sigils are
bit
ready.
out of it.
Though they are
And
in
you're the
some
weeb here,
respects
we all know it.
inferior to my masters, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
Well, thank you,
I
Shenhe.
finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's
And
go
thank you, Master
submit them
Zhang.
before someone else gets there ahead of us.
I'm telling you, we're going to rebuild the Jade Chamber just so that Ningguang can just drop it on this thing's head again. That's 150% what's happening.
Danger in the deep.
Seriously. Like, we don't have all this foreshadowing about the danger in the deep without just knowing that we're going to drop this thing on there. Like, look at how fast they've built it. It's going to be done, and Ningguang's going to be like, all right, ship it out, and turn off the levitation rocks. Send that bitch back to where it came from. And that'll be that. Stamina, come back. Come back, Stamina. Let me fly. There we go.
Ningguang's little secretary, we found all the materials!
Oh, already? All three of you found them together. Okay, I see. The Wondercores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners.
I was going to put that as one of the sample texts in the schedule template, but since that might not happen at this point, figured I'd make the joke here so I'd at least get to use it somewhere. You know? Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh, no.
What?
Cat.
Oh, she snoozed.
She snoozed.
Look how cozy she looks. Sorry, chat, that was my headset bumping against my pop shield as I was leaning forward to look at the cat who's being utterly adorable.
Very cute.
If Zhongli drops meteors, Ningguang can drop Jade Chambers. Fair enough.
The winners of this material procurement contest are the Traveler, Yunjin, and Beidou.
I mean, honestly, I'd be okay if they just changed Ningguang's ult to Zhongli's, but it doesn't petrify and just drops her house on them. I'd be okay with that. How else would we kill it if not by dropping a floating house on it several times over? Yeah, I mean, you know, fair enough. Fair enough.
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the plus strike yet.
I can't believe it.
So close, but so far.
I mean, look at you all. You're dressed as NPCs against a colorful cast of player characters. What did you expect?
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where Lady Ningguang is waiting for you.
Like, you've got a fairy gremlin that literally no one has ever seen before. You've got the main character, the most lauded opera singer and a vision holder in all of Liyue, and the Adepti, not Adepti, who can literally lift, at this point, dozens of tons of stone. Like, none of you ever stood a chance. Oh, I'm sorry. You're good at accounting? You like to handle money? Get out of here. No one cares.
Huh? Where's Beidou? She was right here.
Think all of us would be okay with her burst being a drop to Jade Chamber? I mean, yeah.
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with me for now.
The business that she had to attend to being dealing with the danger in the deep, presumably.
Guess we'll head on up to the Jade Chamber first. This has been a long time coming. The last time we went up to the Jade Chamber was ages ago.
Yeah, fair enough. That was like before all the Inazuma stuff, so yeah. Truth. It's not a matter of if we're going to kill it, it's a matter of how many houses we need to drop. Mm-hmm. Oh, she only has so many houses.
Combine the Adepti
Fair.
sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment.
But she literally just got a bunch of people to do it for free, so like she can keep doing that.
The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky. Thank you all for your work. Now it is time for me to fulfill my promise.
Said Traveler also fought the Thunder God. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement. You are looking for a venue for your new opera, aren't you?
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the newly built Jade Chamber?
Okay. possibly suggests that they're not just going to immediately drop it on the monster, but we'll see.
The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens. I can think of no better stage for you than here, Miss Yun.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly. Please allow me to bring all these aboard the Jade Chamber.
What's up, love?
Voice acting. It has gotten better.
I was gonna say, it sounds better than it used to. No, you don't think so?
Maybe a little.
Oh, no. All right, well, Jane has cast her vote for Ningguang's voice acting is still not good. I think it's better than it was. She sounds less just deadpan bored and more aloof to me now than she did before. But, you know. I've worked trade business in this city for 30 years, and then this outsider comes and meets some lady who happens to know the dead god and had the ore deposit on the same day of the competition. It's rigged, I tell you. Taxpayers, when they see Ningguang drop another Jade Chamber. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
And Trixie's just out, huh? God damn, look at her.
So cute.
What a cutie.
Oh, a traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see my play when the time comes.
Ben agrees, although we know that you just generally dislike the English voice acting as well, so you have a bias, and I don't know if your vote can be counted, sir. Cake likes Ningguang's English VA, which is also an opinion that I've heard, or that we've heard before, but you have a bias because you think Ningguang is hot, so I also don't know if your opinion can be counted, ma'am. Hey, that's a tax write-off for Ningguang, not for the taxpayers, I don't think. Although I don't like her Japanese one, fair enough. Paimon is good. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, anyone who tries to dispute that Paimon's VA is good is bad and should feel bad.
Wait, what?
Or anyone who tries to Yeah, no.
Yeah, wait, what?
No, anyone who tries to dispute that Paimon's English VA is good is bad and should feel bad. Yeah, there we go.
Right, okay.
Unless you're in chat right now, in which case it's okay. It's only joke. It's fine. But if you're not here and can't thus defend yourself, better watch out. Actual question. How do they get people and items onto the chamber now that it's flying? Is there an actual explanation or is it just hand-waved? Yeah, there's platforms. Like, there's platforms made of smaller pieces of the same levitating rock that carries the Jade Chamber that they can basically activate and use like elevators.
You're next. What is your question? I should clarify. I do not know your brother's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
That was my thought when the traveler was like, maybe we can ask her about my brother. You've already asked her about your brother. That was like the whole point of our time in Liyue.
Wow, you're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh well, guess Paimon will ask a question then.
You dislike Paimon's VA, hurts your ears, but you're pretty sure that's intentional. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Jane and I were not fans at first. We just grew on her because... Or she grew on us because of her personality more than anything.
What is this thing?
We were like... It was immediately like, oh god, we're being this kind of anime trope, I see. But her writing is really good, so...
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, and instinct for what is a good opportunity. All of these traits are crucial. If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work for you.
Paimon, please don't waste our question on this.
Paimon hadn't even asked the question yet.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, you helped me rebuild the Jade Chamber, and I intend to repay you handsomely for it. So I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
I won't just help you. You can work for me, and then I'll pay you.
You can help me to help you.
God damn it, Ningguang.
Great! So next time we run out of Mora, we just need to come to Ningguang?
No, we just go kill more monsters, which is what we've been doing for the past year, Paimon. Jesus.
No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
I didn't even get to ask a question, Paimon. Don't just dismiss this. What the hell?
Yes, this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask.
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'd urge you not to squander it.
You think the Japanese one is a little bit too tropey for you? You like most of the English ones, and Zhongli's is just chef's kiss. Which is true. I do really like Zhongli's English VA. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Did not like Paimon at first. Double that for her English voice. Both grew on you. Yep. Same. Some you really like in Japanese, like most in English. Okay. What is that floating baby and why is it so loud? Yeah, that was pretty much my first reaction to Paimon. Chinese seems good as well. From what little I've heard of it, I'm so not used to hearing Chinese, though, that it, throws me off. But it doesn't seem bad in any way. I'm just not used to it.
I can't get the intonation. I don't understand the intonation at all.
Yeah. I mean, most people wouldn't understand the Japanese, not inclination. Intonation and inflection is where my brain was trying to go. But because of anime, we are obviously much more adjusted to it, so... Mm-hmm. If we listen to a bunch of stuff in Chinese, I'm sure we'd be able to pick up on it as well.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can probably think of another one.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, a sense of belonging.
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it, it always requires a reason. Perhaps someone you've met, something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue and you will become accustomed to it. In short, everyone needs a reason to stay. I hope you can find yours soon.
I see.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet. I'm a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou. It's your turn. Do you have a question for Ningguang?
As our third tall lady walks into the scene. Just further diminishing the stature of Paimon and Lumine both.
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest. Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millelith have set up an ambush.
The Millelith have set up an ambush. Okay. So either this thing isn't a horrifying sea monster and is a more traditional force that's lurking in the sea, or Ningguang is heavily overestimating the ability of her palace guards. Because if it is the sea god coming back, pray tell, how do you ambush a giant kraken made of the literal waters of the sea? Ningguang, please enlighten me. Please provide me this information.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back. Stay alert.
Beidou? Ningguang? What are you talking about?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better that you don't know.
No, you don't get... No. Okay. Alright. If this was the first time we were dealing with some nonsense that was going to be attacking Liyue Harbor, sure. Maybe. Hadn't had the chance to prove ourselves, I could see why you would keep us out of this. We are literally the ones who saved your ass last time. I don't want to hear it. Get our asses involved, goddammit. Like, what do you even mean? What do you even mean?
When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Teyvat. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence!
Ooh, fancy cutscene. I like that we're doing this in reverse order. We saw this thing crash before we ever saw how it takes off. So hey, you think you want to tell us about what's going on with this now? Because it's happening, clearly. Oh, that's different than it was before. That's a whole different beastie. It's like Dvalin, but a sea serpent. Interesting. Okay.
Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Avenger of the Vortex. Oh!
Follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Interesting.
Beto sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepti.
No. In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone.
Okay, Archer, easy. Easy, girl. Oh, shit. Okay, alright, there's your ambush. Fair enough, I'll give you that. Yeah, get ready for money, no shit. Four-star, by the way. Yup.
Tsunami incoming!
Jesus Christ.
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
Ganyu could potentially freeze it.
What?
I could see Ganyu freezing that. I mean, look at what Ningguang just did, and she's a 4-star.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh, rip Traveler. Holy shit. Oh no, Shenhe's gonna do her thing. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
Let me attack you with my default sword. It worked against Ball. Maybe not so much here. Let me just dynamic entry this giant sea serpent. Why not?
Clapped.
Holy shit. Oh! Oh, we're just here.
We can't let you be the only one.
Okay. Sure.
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
Can I, like, hit her? Oh, I can. Is this gonna be another weekly boss? Because that'd be super baller if it was. Yeah, an Azuma kick, exactly. I was gonna say, but like, we're not in an Azuma, so it doesn't quite work here. Oh, there we go. Why are there two of you? What is happening? There's so much to keep track of here. Oh, yeah, okay, so she's also a Hydra. That, you know what? Fair enough. What was that you were saying about her being almost done, Shenhe? 'Cause I don't think that's quite accurate anymore. I can't hit that one. Shield, please. You get to leave when I say you get to leave. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Come on, pop your little head out. Come on. Oh, you... There we go. Get off the pillar, Shenhe. God damn it, every time. Could have gotten so much more damage in there if the game wasn't hard-coded to have characters cling to every potential surface within a 30-foot area. Put that up there, get away from it so I don't get stuck on it again. Okay, we actually hit it. Nice. Sure would be great if I had a ranged character right now, if I'd known I was coming into this fight. That head doesn't appear to be taking damage anymore. Okay. Bring them all down, probably. Yeah, I'm hoping that head doesn't come back with more HP now. Come on, come here where I can hit you. Come on, do it. Don't be a coward.
Solidify.
I don't want to... Okay, well, that probably wasn't good. No, I hit it still. All right, cool. Oh. There's not two? What do you... Like... There's not two heads, there's more heads? Is that what you mean? I'm obviously a little bit behind on chat here. Shenhe's big barbarian energy and I'm here for it. Pretty much, yeah. I need one of you to get closer. Come on now. Don't both be cowards on me. Also, I like there's just a giant bubble under the sea now so that this thing can personally try and whoop our asses. Another boss where bow characters excel. Yeah, seriously. If I had the opportunity to level Ganyu by this point, I would be fine, but obviously that hasn't exactly been in the cards. Oh, yep, okay. We're back at 3. Okay, it's fine, Diluc. You know what? Just take it on the chin. Just take it on the chin, buddy. Get the damage in there. Okay, not bad. Not bad. We're gonna need some Noel healing here. Oh, god damn it. Ooh, pop the shield, thank you. I hit B so many times there. Alright, a little bit of healing. Yeah, having any sort of ranged character right now would make this infinitely easier, but you know what? We have what we have, and we'll live with it. More shielding. Oh, can I hit it from here? I might be able to, actually. I can! Who needs ranged when I can just throw giant flaming birds at it? Okay, so the one that's more glowy is the one that I have to focus on. Got it. Oh, dear lord. More shielding. And we actually have proper Noel healing once we have the chance to hit one of them. Come here, bud. Come on. Just bring your head in closer. Oh, no, this one. Okay, here we go.
As a dutiful maid woman.
Okay, unless they just pop my shield, we'll see. Nope, nope, Noel's shield holds strong. Let's go. There it is, it finally popped, but huge healing. It's tanky, too. It does not take a lot of damage. Oh, the health bars fade in and out, too, to show which ones are on screen. That's really nice. That's an awesome little detail.
Solidify.
Come on, where are you? Left side head, pop up. I know you're here. They wiggle around, making them hard to aim at. Yeah, seriously. Oh, it's here, it's here.
That is easy crit, like I said.
Oh, well. Just drop a meteor on it! Boom! There we go! That's the finisher I needed. Awesome.
This place is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing her. If the place collapsed, the consequences would be disastrous. Let's head back.
Alright, that was an explosive finisher that I can accept. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Nice finish? Hell yeah. Thank you. That cutscene was insane, by the way. That was so cool. Are you all right?
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me. Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
How did things go underwater?
Well, it's not dead, but
It's
dealt
been
with.
dealt with.
Oh, yes,
She was
there you go.
injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Let's not undersell us too much here, Shenhe. We did a lot of work under there. In fact, all the combined efforts up here didn't even manage to kill one of the 3 heads. So, you know, I'm going to take a little bit of credit on this one. Thank you.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
Reminiscent of the finisher on her husband to add insult to injury. That is true. We finished her off in essentially the same way that Ningguang finished off the husband, by dropping a giant rock on it.
I can't believe these serpents are married.
Right. You know, yeah. Like, on the one hand, the obvious answer is like, well, of course they're not actually married, as we understand it, hurdy-durdy-dur. But consider Osile with all of his, like, 8 heads, all done up in individual tuxedos with individual ties.
Oh
And what was it? Was it Bashi? Was that the name?
Beisht,
yeah. Just, like, with 3 different, like, wedding veils and, like, trains and all, like, the crabs and sea critters. Like, yeah, carrying the trail through the water. Or the train, I should say.
The fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
That cutscene was money, yeah, absolutely. You can tell that they make billions, if not trillions of dollars every time they put out a new character.
Thank you.
Not trillions, that's
However,
an exaggeration, but still.
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal.
Also, definitely not going to mention that mysterious stranger who just froze an entire giant tsunami wave. She didn't really contribute to anything. It was all our forces that handled it. Ningguang, you can't spell Ningguang without GG get wrecked, son. Oh no. Imagining Osile and Beisht in casual life acting like Tom and Jane.
Oh my god. What?
Oh, that would be pretty hysterical. How do they decide which heads kiss? Oh no. They just, like, all, like, 8 of Osile's heads just go very carefully in order and just kiss the 3, just like a fucking merry-go-round. Everyone's, like, looking at their metaphorical watches, tapping their tables, like, alright, guys, let's get it over with here. If they made trillions per character, they would own the whole world by now. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Like I said, a little bit of an exaggeration.
Of course, we owe huge thanks to
There we
this
go.
young lady for her help. On behalf of the entire Millelith, thank you for your service.
Shenhe protected us.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliments.
That was one of those weird ones where it's one complete sentence that the traveler says, but rather than just saying it, we're made to pick an option that's only half of the complete sentence, even though the response indicates that we clearly said both halves. Good. I love that they're still doing that. I'm pleased.
I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
Why has this become so wholesome, Caffeine? What is happening? Well, you see, they want the character to fall in love with the new waifu because she loves us so much, so that they pull out Wallet-kun and spend a lot of money on her.
Short-haired Shenhe.
Short-haired shit? Where did that come from?
I don't know, just my head, because I'm looking at her right now, and if you take away, like, her braid and stuff, it looks like she has a bob cut. I like it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That would be pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like short hair Tifa.
I like it.
High quality.
Yeah.
Best part of this quest is coming up. Okay, that's interesting.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance, we must be prepared.
And I'm guessing that's how she comes in as a weekly boss. Got it.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
Hey there. What's up, Cloud Retainer?
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
She'd look like Sara a bit. Ooh, true. True. What is your opinion on that, Jane?
I have to see Sara again.
Fair enough.
But yeah, similar vibe.
Oh, you meant the theoretical monster wedding. Oh, okay. That would be the plot if Disney got a hold of it and was doing the game instead. It'd be like Little Mermaid, but, you know, giant sea monsters. Need alternate hairstyles for characters? That would be sick. That would be really cool. You'd have to pay out the nose for it, but it would be cool. Caffeine with the bold declaration. She says, you know what? I'm going to say it. I like Ningguang's voice.
Who?
Caffeine. Jane is judging.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things been a little more arduous.
She has, like, resting bitch voice. I dig it.
Resting bitch voice.
If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
There it is.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking.
One saw that your forces almost got rocked if it wasn't for another person trained by Adepti, so...
Clap.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Fine goes, that's short, from Jane. Star in for the hair down Jinyan. That would be good. That would be good.
You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will no doubt be further trials to come in the future. Do not suppose that one will not continue observing you hereafter.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will always ensure Liyue's safety.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is a dear child. In fact, one has many
here we go.
stories of Shenhe's
Here we go.
childhood that you may be interested to hear.
Is it happening? Are we getting the baby stories now?
There'll be no need for that.
Oh. They are all like this.
Damn it, I wanted to hear more cute stories about ridiculous bouncing baby Shenhe like we had with Ganyu. Come on. That would have been amazing.
Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be going homeward now.
Oh my god! I love Cloud Retainer and her VA so much. Holy shit.
Please, have a good
That's so good.
Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your energy.
Shenhe, no, let her tell the story. It's too late. It's too late. We've lost.
Homeward now.
One will go homeward now. We've lost the opportunity.
We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis. This banquet must be the most spectacular ever.
One is feeling offended. The offense, seriously, that voice work was possibly some of the best in the goddamn game. Holy shit. Amazing. Oh, is the Jade Chamber like an actual location we can just vibe at now? Hell yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Very good. Very, very good. Damn, they got this set up quick, huh?
Wow. Everyone's already seated. It's Paimon's first time attending a banquet in the Jade Chamber. The food here looks amazing.
Somehow Ningguang also changed it to night, even though we got here at day, just to make it more atmospheric. She's amazing!
All of you here are my distinguished guests. I am determined that each of you thoroughly enjoys yourself. Those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages. Fine wine is a delight to the senses, but it is far from the only one. I trust you will find the marvelous view from the Jade Chamber to be an equally gratifying indulgence.
Now for the best part? Oh boy.
Have you heard?
Miss Yun's going to be performing today.
Oh, we're gonna have a performance? Okay.
Honestly, it's the main reason I'm here. I've never missed any of Miss Yun's performances, and I don't intend to start now.
I forgot that she was,
I
like,
hear she's
involved
going
in
to
this whole
perform
thing.
The Divine Damsel of Devastation today, the one written by her father. I've been so excited that I've barely slept the last few nights.
Hey, look! Miss Yun is going on stage!
Oh, awesome.
神女披冠到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。
Well, that was awesome.
What did you think?
They have a lot of money.
I thought I sang rather well.
They have a lot of money, yes. That was awesome. Wow. Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, I was surprised. I'm surprised that it was in Chinese as well. I was like, when they were ramping up for it, I was like, oh man, how is this gonna be? Like, the singing in English is obviously gonna be trying to like match what the Chinese was, but like it's probably gonna be weird. They just said, nah, screw that. We're just gonna have it in Chinese. Deal with it. And you know what? I'm happy with that. I'm 100% okay with that.
Did the Japanese have it in Japanese?
Ooh, good question. Got a big-time professional Chinese opera singer to do the singing, so it can't really be replicated in other languages. Okay, so it was probably just Chinese across the board then, right? Yeah, I'm glad they didn't try either, Caffeine. Star says, my mom used to sing a lot of Chinese opera. It can be quite the acquired taste. Oh, that's really cool. That's awesome. So this must have been, like, especially cool for you, huh? Still Chinese, all in Chinese. Awesome. That's wild.
Wow.
That was really good.
That's really cool.
Kind of ironic that we then cut to Yunjin in English. Personally, I think I sang rather well. Yes, but no. Chinese for all languages. Sick. Very cool.
It was
man, like, issues and concerns about, you know, government interference with the game aside, like, I'm really excited for what the future of the game is going to be. If they're putting this much effort into just character quests and stuff like that. Like, obviously, they have a special place in their hearts for Liyue because it's the China surrogate, you know. But, like, damn. That was so awesome. I cannot wait to see some of the other stuff that they come up with.
It was wonderful. Also, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the Divine Damsel of Devastation is a more nuanced tale than ever. The play has an ending, but life goes on. I believe you will find a way to fit in Liyue Harbor.
Your mom mostly did the male voice in Chinese opera. Really? Huh. That's even more interesting then. Very cool. Yunjin singing in English, prepare for trouble and make it double. Oh no. There's a different inflection, you guess. Okay, gotcha.
Thank you. I think I found the opportunity I needed to change.
Ms. Yun.
Oh god.
There you are. Great to see you.
Oh boy.
Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Yeah, that's it, like an adeptus. Wait.
White hair.
You're the girl from the opera, aren't
Quote
you?
unquote.
The divine damsel herself. And look who else we have here, the illustrious traveler. Well, I'll be. This was definitely worth showing up for.
Does he just...
Let me pull
Just drunkenly admiring.
We'll all have a friendly chat, get better acquainted.
Oh no.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is,
oh my
if
god.
you prefer to finish your drink via the orifice of your own choice.
Uh-oh. This feels all too familiar. Shenhe's back to her old self again.
Yeah, it seems she still has a long way to go.
Hey, what are you doing?
Calm down, Shenhe. Calm down.
My god. We have to load a new area because she just bodies a man through the Jade Chamber, crushing it in the process. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. At least he's a nice drunk. He's not, like, hitting on anyone or whatever. He's like, these are a bunch of really cool people. I want to talk to them. Maybe
some waifus.
Maybe I'll just be able to schmooze up some business for the old business. Awesome. What a cool quest.
Shenhe doesn't like when people invite themselves into her social circle.
Pretty much. She's decided that she likes this small group of people, and that's about as much as her weird, socially malformed personality can handle at the moment. Oh, man. Well, I guess that's everything for this quest then, right, guys? Is that accurate? We got our Primo Gem reward and everything, so... And then this is the start of the Lantern Raid event, which I'm guessing I'll just start doing on my own because I have 9 days to do it. That's not terrible. Oh,
Well, that was pretty. Go back to that.
Yeah, it's the Lantern Raid event, the Chinese New Year event that we had to do this quest to be able to do. So that's why we were doing this.
Wow, cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, we can definitely do it. We've got 9 days before it goes away, so we can do streams of it. People have been saying like that it's really good. Like, there's a lot of cool cutscenes and character interactions and stuff like that. So, definitely need to make sure that we get it all done before it goes away. But if you wanted to do another stream very soon and do it and check it out, we can.
Yeah.
So, 'cause I don't personally know what is actually involved in it, but. And now I can play the event. Exactly. Really good story with the Lantern Rite. Cool. That's it for the quest now for the event. Gotcha. Awesome. Yeah, we will definitely be getting all caught up in that. And that's the story quest for Shenhe done. Gotta have to do the test runs for these guys before it goes away. Get their stuff. Oh, there's so much to do, guys. So much to do. But... main story of the event has some great visuals. Cool, absolutely. I mean, that's at least part of the reason that Jane enjoys Genshin, for all the flashiness and cool visuals and stuff. So,
yes.
And same for me. So we'll definitely get that scheduled and get on the ball with that. So Genshin needed all those supplies for a stage and no
Every
props
journey
and no
has a
costumes, so
final
she could
day.
basically do hand puppets.
Don't rush.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Except for like all of the hologram machines that created all that fancy imagery that we just saw. Kappa. Advise doing the fireworks part of the event on stream because for some reason that's the part with the story. Okay, gotcha. I mean, we can just do another stream very soon and
where are those who
just
share?
start taking care of all that then. I mean, seems reasonable enough to me. One of these days you'll unlock Enkanomiya. Listen, someday, man. So what do I have to do to unlock it? Without spoilers, what must I do to unlock this thing? Because I could just do it in my own playtime. I'm trying to partition the interesting stuff for stream versus the stuff that's just fun for me to do by myself off stream. So
Where do you
those
want
weren't
to go
holograms;
next?
those were hallucinations.
If you'd
There was
like to
actually
see
poppy
me
seed
run
oil
a
in
tourist
all of the
spots,
drinks. All of
I
them.
have a few references.
There's also the start of the boat part with some story. I don't even know what that means, but I'll take your word for it. We'll have to start them all on stream together. Hey, Ram, what's up? Guessing it's all over. Yeah, we just wrapped up Shenhe's story quest. And we're probably going to wrap the stream up here, too. Shorter one this time around, but, you know, Jane's probably going to want to get ready for bed, and I'm tired and everything. And we finished what we set out to do today, so. Fireworks part and some of the Guyun Stone Forest part. Okay. World quest. Finish a certain Watasumi quest. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, no, I have to do Watasumi Island, so that makes sense. Do the quest near Kokomi's palace area. Okay, got it. Got it.
Every journey
Is
has
there...
its final day.
I hate talking over the characters. It just aggravates me. Does it have any like major story stuff? Because like if it's going to be something impactful and cool, I would like to do it on stream if possible. But you have to do the Moon Depth quest to start the chain of events to get you to Enkanomiya. Okay, makes sense. It's all tracks. Awesome. Well, I guess we can start wrapping things up here then. Do you have anything in particular that you wanted to say, Jane, before we close here for the night?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Cool. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yep.
I'm glad we were able to have you for the whole stream this time around.
Yep.
Cute. Thanks for coming around for 2 streams in a row, guys. I'm considering doing one during the day tomorrow, potentially. I haven't quite decided yet, but I've been really enjoying some Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I figured it would be fun to at least do a stream of it with you guys. So I will decide and put that up before, obviously, I would be doing it, and we'll go from there. But more content coming out in the evenings, having 2 streams back-to-back, not putting up any videos, obviously, is not the norm, but we'll be getting back to that. I did a bunch of recording today, and there's a lot of cool stuff coming up with that as well. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Just going into Enkanomiya is a breathtaking visual. Gotcha. Very cool story in Enkanomiya, none of it's voice acted because World Quest. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you for the stream. Well, thanks for hanging out, Caffeine. I hope you have a good one. Hope you have a good one. Thanks for streaming, says Ben. Absolutely. No problem. I love doing it. It's fun. Looking forward to more. Thanks for the stream. You're very welcome, guys. You're very welcome. So, I'm going to wrap this up. Have a good night, y'all. I'll talk to you very soon. And remember, be good to each other. Bye, guys.
Bye.